Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Kiki coming to you today to send nothing but love, peace, and positivity your way. I wanted to come back on and share something special with you guys. So I went to check out this letter, and it is from someone very special to me. I've been knowing this person for many, many, many years, way back, way back during my younger years. And we could never really fully build a bond and fully connect because we dealt with a lot of distractions. A lot of people kind of got in the way, and I ended up moving and things just didn't work out. So I just got this letter, and I know it's a little personal, but I think it would be cool to share it with you guys. Okay, so it reads, we just kind of got back in touch, so just kind of bear with this, okay? I choose you to hold the key to my heart. You are my best friend and my greatest adventure. I promise to love all of you during good and bad moments. Stand by your side, be a safe place when the world is difficult to navigate. Support your dreams and do everything I can in my power to protect your heart, your mind, your body, and your soul until you get old. I love you more each day as we build our life together. I will continue to be the best I can be as I establish self-control, block out distractions and temptations, be confident and fair during communication, exemplify dignity and respect for myself and this relationship for all eternity. Will you accept this proposal from me, Kiki? Oh, I've been waiting many, many years to hear these words. I don't even think I ever heard them during my marriage. Oh my goodness. This is deep, y'all. This is deep. And guess who wrote this? This is a fine, bright, strong, caring, generous person. And y'all might know this person. And this person is from me, Kiki. I wrote it. Gotcha. I know there are certain people that's trolling and trying to keep track of my every move, but I wrote that as an affirmation. I actually decided to write it because I wanted to propose to myself. I feel like all my life I've been catering and pointing to people that don't really appreciate me, people that's trying to get things out of me, like opportunists. So I felt like if no one else out there can at least match my energy and respect my requirements, at least I have myself that I can pour into in love. And boy, we can make some good love. I looked through my Facebook pages. I noticed there's a lot of, people wanting my attention. There are young dudes that look like they can be my sons. There are old dudes that look like they can be my daddy or my grandpa. There are married dudes. There are dudes that are in relationships. There are dudes that don't know if they want to be straight or gay. I've seen all types of personalities come through my Facebook friend request page. And I said to myself, if there's truly someone out there that really, truly match my energy, they will make themselves known. And although I am still trying to cut ties with my past, I just feel like it's going to require someone that's really strong. It's not about the dick size. It's not about the bag size. I mean, it will help. It will help cut down some stress. But it's about the heart. When one guy, he was talking to me and he was very insecure. I don't know who damaged his emotions and his feelings, but it was very noticeable. And he was like, he was telling me I shouldn't look at him like the other guys because ain't nobody checking for him because he gained a lot of weight. And I understand he really did go through some changes, but I told him that your weight for me is not the issue. It's how your heart will be weighted. That is my main focus. Because see, you can exercise and lose that weight. You can change up your eating habits. But if your heart is damaged severely because you have mama wounds, you got daddy wounds, you got mental health issues, you have made poor choices because you're easily influenced, because you don't have self-respect and dignity, that is going to be an issue. For me, it is. And, and like I said, I have been through a lot of bullshit in my life. And I have come a long, long ways. I was supposed to be either dead or probably in prison somewhere because of the challenges that I was put in because I was broken. I have mama wounds. I have father wounds. But I understand the whole setup behind why a lot of black women and men go through mama and daddy wounds. And I blame it on the government, our other parents. So once you start waking up and you start healing yourself and you are determined to know what's good for you and what's not, then you doing what you need to do. You need, and some people ain't gonna like it. But see, you're not here to kiss everybody's ass. You're not here to make everybody happy. I don't ever recall anything in the Bible stating when babies or people are born, they have to go and make sure they get clout or they go and look for validation. I don't recall any of that. So like I said in my previous video, Jesus kind of rolled solo. I mean, he did have his, disciples holding him down, but overall, he did a lot of things solo. None of his disciples went up there and got on the cross with him. So he pretty much had to hold the weight of the world on his own. So if we're part of Jesus and we're Jesus' children, and like I said, when we are part, that means through long distance genetic, only because, like I said, black people was made first and things was spliced to create another race of people. So that's how we related. But no, he don't look nothing like me. So I ain't finna sit there and be like, oh my gosh, I'm finna fight somebody because they talking about Jesus. Everybody got their own opinion and their own thought process and their own name that they, subscribe to. So, and don't get upset with me about me being opinionated, because thanks to the people I grew up in a household with, I learned from them very well, especially the Christian organization. That's what it's all about. Opinions. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of put that out there because, if somebody is genuinely interested, they will know what kind of package I come with. I come with some real serious stuff, and it requires a clear, strong mind. I even read that my zodiac sign is very challenging, and the main people that can match me is someone within the Cancer and Gemini cusp. I don't know how true that is. I'm ready to see the challenge. It's one day soon, but right now it's like there's a lot of broken people, man. It's a lot of broken people out here, and how I know, because I was one of them, and I'm still piecing myself back together, and I'm not ashamed to say that. And I still have love in my heart. No matter how many wounds I have to heal up with some aloe love, I still have to look at things from a clear, fair perspective, because a lot of people act like assholes because they can't help it. A lot of them can't help it. Let me tell you what can really start the whole asshole trend. I'm gonna tell you why. Say if there's a man and a woman, right? They're dating, but they're not really feeling each other. But the woman noticed that the man got something she wants, whether it's money, whether it's good sex, whether it's promotion to move up, something, all right? And she noticed that this man ain't really feeling her like that, but she decides to sleep with this man, okay? And get and set him up to the point to where she ended up getting pregnant, okay? Now you got a man that's probably not excited about that pregnancy, and if he ain't trying to talk the woman into getting an abortion, then he's probably trying to find a way away from that woman and leave her by herself with that child. So now you got a child being brought up with a deceptive mother because she set him up because her intentions was to get him out of the daddy. And then you got a dad that probably do have a little love in his heart, but he didn't like the fact that the mama set him up. So he's probably trying to be distant or be an absent father. So we got a lot of that going on in our world. So let's switch the roles. We got men that find a trophy woman and enjoy all of whatever she have to provide. Maybe she remind him of his mama, or maybe the mama he always wanted. And he decides to date her, and he wants to push things a little fast, and she wants to slow it down. But he noticed that she's very attractive and she's getting a lot of people's attention, and he's afraid of the competition because he knows he's got some fucked up issues going on within himself. Some daddy wounds, some mama wounds, some mental health wounds, all of these broke wounds, been in jail wounds and all that, debt wounds, all that. So what he decides to do is convince and get her to sleep with him. And he knows that, okay, bam, I can go ahead and accidentally but intentionally get her pregnant, and voila, I got me somebody, I'm locked in. Now, a lot of people actually walk around thinking stupid like that, thinking that just because they got somebody pregnant, they locked in. But that's not always the case. So to look at both stories, this is how a lot of children are being born into this world because people abuse their bodies and their seeds that was given to them by the Most High or universe, the divine. A lot of people use that to take advantage of other people, and then there's a lot of kids growing up in chaos. They either upset and depressed because everybody else got two parents in their household and they don't, or they are being raised more masculine because they're missing the feminine side of the family, or they're being raised up more feminine because they're missing the masculine part, or they're being raised up by two crazy ass parents that need to go somewhere and get some medication, and they have to try to fill in the spot of being level-minded and take on the responsibilities of an adult at an early age. So we got a lot of people walking around out there like that, and that's why when I speak, and I know a lot of people misunderstand me a lot, but it's not that I'm trying to be cocky and sedity and like I don't have issues, but I recognize these things because when you put in 25 years of dealing with different diverse children, you see these things. It's apparent. Like, I've had two parents come up to a conference meeting about to beat each other's ass, and I had to try to step in. I'm like, well, damn, that's why the kid fell it. So it's like this. I only speak because maybe somebody out there can say, you know what, Kiki might have a point. Maybe I do need to be careful on who I date. Maybe I do need to slow it down. Maybe I do need to pour self-love into myself like she's trying to do, because unfortunately, I'm learning all about this self-love stuff in mid-age. Like, I should have been knowing about this early on. But see, when you don't have the proper upbringing, then you learn things in a backwards way. But I'm grateful. So, yeah, with that being said, this is everything I speak on is out of love. This is not a competition. This is the reality of what's going on in our world. And like I said in my previous video, we're all connected based on a universal law. We are all connected. We're all connected. We're all connected. I don't know how many times I got to say this. When somebody is trying to get food stamps, we're all connected. It's gonna come out of somebody's paycheck. When somebody's child end up, and I know this is a sensitive topic, but when somebody's child is caught up in a crime and somebody lose their life, it's like the community have to come in sometimes, and they have to make sure the money is put out there so the detectives can do what they need to do, the police officers can do what they need to do. We're all connected, whether they're black or white or Hispanic. So I don't care how many people the KKK racist people try to take out. It's never going to end the fact that they need us at the end of the day. And we were here first, and we're going to be here last. I promise you that. And that is not a threat. That is just facts. See, the sinful ways that started back in the biblical days pretty much started early on and just transferred over to each generation. So all that BS about Noah building the ark and everybody starting over the world, no, sin still existed, especially in the ark. All about, these cities being burned because of sin. No, sin still exists. I told you, that's the DNA. And if you don't know how to balance it out, like Jesus knew how to balance out the good and evil, because he did have good and evil within him. They just decided to tell the story to fit, the Jesus story to fit an agenda. So they wanted everything to be perfect about him, but they wanted to hide all the extra stuff. So we all have to be very conscious about, how we act and how we think and the decisions we make, because the decisions we make can pour into the next generation. and it's just going to be a repetitive pattern, because I already told you that's another universal law thing. Patterns repeat itself. Wars repeat itself. It's just a more modernized war. Things repeat itself. And if we sit up here complaining, and then we go to a funeral, and then we're sad, and then we got the news talking about racism and people killing this person, it's just a pattern. The same thing that took place way back before Martin Luther King said he had a dream. So we just got to know how to be receptive to good, healthy information, because it's more to life than going to the club and buying Hennessy and drinking up the Crown Royal. It's more to life than fucking around. It's more to life than being deceptive and using people and taking advantage of people and getting lit and always twerking and shaking ass just because it's fun to do. It's more to life than that. I'm not saying that be strict and boring and sit in one space in one place all day like them monks. They good. I bet you one thing, they got some good mental health going on over there somewhere. So yeah, I just wanted to come on real quick and share some love and some more knowledge. And until next time, I will be in touch.